Welcome back everybody to another F1 24 driver career mode episode. Today heading off to Canada. Let me get the specialist all set here. We're gonna go 105 miles in a weekend. The DRS slot, we're gonna do 7 laps without penalties or warnings, and we're going to do perfect 2 practice programs. Let me jump into the race, see what we can do there. Currently sitting in 4th in terms of vehicle performance. Let me check the engine components. Energy storage starting to get there. Let me think here. We're not quite halfway through in terms of races this season. Let's see here. Gearbox may need to go soon. I think we're sitting pretty good here for now. Let me jump on into the race and see what we can do.
Montreal is not only the second largest French-speaking city in the world, but it's home since 1978 to the Canadian Grand Prix. The name Villeneuve looms large over this one, but who can write their own legends today? It's a tricky circuit to tackle in wet conditions, with top speed still of critical importance down the long back straight. There are 2.7 miles and 14 corners overall on this circuit that in the dry can see average lap speeds of around 130 miles per hour. We'll be lucky to get anywhere near that today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Perez, Benjamin, Stroll, Gasly, Oscar Piastri, Verstappen, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Hamilton, Magnussen, Albon, Behrman, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Bottas, Joe, and Yuki Tsunoda. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box once again, Naomi Schiff. Hi, Gnomes. Now, sadly, things didn't work out for them last time. It was a bad race. Question is, though, can they recover today?
It is true, they had a really tough day in the office last time out, but they cannot dwell on that. It's so important to turn the page and start on a blank slate, because the more you dwell on that, the less it's going to push you in the right direction. So take some notes. Obviously, there's things to be learned, but move on.
Not too bad of a starting position here, especially in the wet. Could be really good for us. Going to be a 1 stop. I've been good in the wet so far in this game, so we're going to see what sort of start we can get. Gotta keep it clean at the beginning and go from there. I've got a good start. I was able to get to the inside of Perez there on the start. Going to open up the gate for me to get to both Norris and Russell here. I don't know if that was corner cut or not, but we're just going to go with it. It is very slick out here right now without there being a dry line formed. I'm going to go to none on the ERS deploy. I want that to be available to me whenever I so choose to use it, especially in the early stages. Got into the wall a little bit. I think we're okay. I'm not going to worry about it. Catch back up to Norris. Going to be using a lot of ERS here. Catch back up to him in front of me. I think this is somewhere where I can really benefit with some aggressive braking and that sort of thing. Exceeded track limits. I'm just trying to get to the lead here early.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past.
I've been in the wake of the car ahead, so I'm going to try to get past Russell here on the first couple of laps, and then hopefully from there I can just kind of cruise. We'll see if the rain lasts all race or not, but if it does, I think I can probably get past Russell and probably even pull away. So I need to save some ERS here, save it for that long straightaway.
The energy store's depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Yeah, maybe you should replace that energy store before the race, but we'll be all right. I think it's not a terrible time for it to be starting to go out. I think I'll still be able to manage for this race. So really sent it there. Got the wall of champions right there to our right.
That was the
Fastest lap.
Keep this up. Well done.
And as long as I can hold on to the back of Russell here, should be okay. Really send it down that corner. I didn't go too aggressive there, but
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
good, because we're only 2 laps in. Allow myself to get plenty of charge here. Feel like it's going to be really important.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that.
Already? Alrighty. Well, I guess we'll worry about that later. Such as when we have the lead and we can pull away. But that could come back to bite me later in the race. We'll see. I was not aware that I already had 2 warnings, but apparently I do. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me later.
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
We'll just take that, I guess. Fastest lap. Now I'm just going to chill. This lap I'm just going to I'm going to get my ERS recharge. Not necessarily really push. I'll just let it recharge and then put it on a medium deploy. Maybe use it up quite a bit on that back straightaway. That sort of thing. But I just switch it into medium.
It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Overall, I'm just going to try to slowly pull away from cars behind me. I need to make up that 3-second gap. I kind of overdrove that corner. Hopefully I can get a good release here. Using up a lot of that energy here. Really sending it down. But yeah, I'm just going to ride. Now I've really got to be careful. So that's 2 more warnings, so I'll have to play it careful for the rest of the race. So let me keep going here, see what I can do. I've got to pull away a good amount right now, so let me focus.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
So another 20 minutes of light rain apparently. That's going to get us most of the way through this race, depending on if that stays for even longer. So 20 minutes of rain will get me about, what is that, 15 laps?
Still looking good.
So that puts me at only about 10 more laps left in the race. Right now feeling pretty comfortable, slowly extending that lead. over the rest of the field. So I am trying to get out to about a 6-second lead, because I know it's probably just a matter of time before I do make another mistake here and end up with another 3-second penalty stacked on top of this one. So that's the goal here. We've still got what, another 7-ish laps before pit stops. I'll check back in for those.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
I'm actually going to wait just a little bit in terms of pitting.
Gap to your teammate behind.
I want to see
22.1 seconds.
if everyone else pits. I've got enough of a gap. I should be able to help myself out and determining if everyone else is going to go to the enters. I think it's the right move to go with for sure, but it's so hard being the leader. You know what? Actually, no. I think it is definitely the right call. I was looking at it earlier. Rear tires would definitely be absolutely shot
This lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be
by the end of the
Keep that in mind as
race.
you approach.
So that's going to be the plan. We're going pit road this lap. I expect everyone else to as well. So I forgot to use some ERS on that straightaway, but should be all good. Get a good turn in here, good release, perfect, optimal.
Okay, there seems to have been a problem attaching the right
Oh,
rear
of course there
wheel. Let's
was.
try and
Okay,
put that behind us, and let's finish this
4.1,
race
not
strong.
terrible. Russell did not pit this lap, but Norris did. And we'll see how much we can catch up to Russell here this lap even.
Up to speed
Perez
now, let's
got
get
past
some
us
heat
as
in the
well,
tyres.
so did Stroll. Stroll was what, about 17 seconds behind us? And we're going to stay in front of him. We're not even off the podium right now. Just need to be careful here while I get the tires up to temp. So we'll see how much faster we are compared to these guys, and see how much time we lost during pit stops, because technically we lost like 2 seconds on pit road. So I think that will all be made up here on track. Already got a purple sector on track, so we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping Perez doesn't brake check the crap out of me trying to get on pit road. He does not. Thank you. Russell is into the pits, so is Stroll. That's 2 purple sectors right after the pit lap. Teammate is just now into the pits.
Charles is
I think we're going to have a massive lead here. Norris up into second. We definitely have the right move to go early. Go with our early pit stop for sure. Our tires may hate us a little bit more towards the end of the race, but
no need to worry about the
I've
tyre
got
condition
a
now.
13-second lead over everybody, which really equates to about a 10-second lead. But even still, that's pretty good. Even if I were to run into a major problem or something like that. So looking pretty good. Now just keep doing what I was doing, keep pulling away, find that rhythm and bring it home. 2 laps to go here, and I saw the glimpse of a Quicksilver icon on the minimap. I'm going to be chasing hard after that. I was just going to back off, kind of relax for these last couple laps, but then I saw that little icon. I want to lap a car this race. That'd be a lot of fun. I don't know if I can do it. It looks quite a ways up the road, but I'm going to try it here. Push really hard. See if I can do it. I saw it right over here, right there. There's a whole group of them. I'm closer this lap than I was last lap because I didn't see the whole big group of them. But that's going to be a hard one to hunt down. They're quite a bit ahead of me, so I'm going to give it a go, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Let's see here.
I've got some information on Alonso.
Alonso out of the session, almost on the last lap too. I mean, he was on the second to last lap, but that was the first retire of the race. And yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, even with it being rainy, that being the first retirement of the race is really quite odd. Kind of expected it to be a bit more chaotic, but apparently not. Yeah, those cars in front of me probably had to go through that, but probably didn't slow them up enough. I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, there's still probably about 15 seconds in front of me. I think on a dry track, maybe. Not on a track that's been a wet all race. Perfectly all right. Back out of the ERS. I completely smoked the tires off this car. But we are going to... Oh, I should keep it underneath me. I don't need DNF not coming across the finish line.
Oh, superb
Dominated
driving.
that race
That
once
is
we got to the
racing,
front.
my friend. Well done.
With fastest lap. Didn't quite qualify in pole, but the driver of the day of here as well. Overall, just a really great race. Let's see here. It's definitely going. Verstappen's not even near the top either, so that's going to really help us in terms of the drivers' championship, as well as the constructors, because we're starting to get into the fight for that as well. So I think Leclerc was in the top 10. I have no idea where Verstappen is, so there we go. Norris in third with Russell in second. Keep going here. Yeah, I got the level up there. Myself, which dropped me down to I guess technically a 13-second lead at the end, not the end of the world. Myself, Russell, Norris, Perez, pretty strong showing for him there, being out Verstappen. We got Stroll, Verstappen, Gasly, Piastri. Leclerc picks up 2 points. Doesn't help us out the most, but it's something. Hamilton, Sainz, Albon, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Bottas, Ocon, Tsunoda, Behrman, Joe, and Alonso with the 2 laps down. We'll take a look at the standings once we get back to the main menu, as well as we'll do some R&D upgrades. Hard to tell with the rain race, but there's the general stuff that we need and that we know we need in general right now. So let me move back to the main menu and see how this impacts everything. Apparently we've got 3 different rivalries now. We've got top 10s accolade done, number of top 10s in our career. Now leading the teammate rivalry. We've been kind of swapping back and forth with Leclerc there, depending on if we have a good race or not. We're now in a championship rivalry with George Russell. We need to get to 113 to win. That should be doable. Experience goes up, racecraft goes up, awareness goes way up. with that accolade, and focus goes way up as well. That gives me really good gains there in my ratings. It's going to help me out in my driver rating rivalry with Ocon. And then moving forward here, lots of progress there as well. Let's keep moving forward. As yeah, we'll have Spain next, I believe, or Catalonia.
It seems as if you have
It
a new
is.
rival.
And we got,
This is the perfect
that's
opportunity to
huge.
show
We've
the
got
world
some
why
more
you belong
parts
in
coming
this
in.
sport. Why you belong amongst my very exclusive
Let me
fans.
see here.
That's a joke. I love it.
So where's that put us in the R&D? That puts us, we're at the top of the standings now in terms of the car. I may try to get that tire wear upgrade, honestly. We'll see. What can I do? I can't do much in terms of the aero, but if I can get some, if I can help out in terms of tire wear, that may be the way to go, because that was pretty huge in that race as well. So where do we stand within? Okay, we're at the top within the chassis. We should work on arrows some more. Where are we in? We're third there. We are second there. We're not going to catch Alpine in that case. They worked on that, or kind of worked on that a lot last year. Leclerc's got a durability upgrade coming in. I will work on, I guess, some aero stuff. What do I want? That's a major. That's a major. I'm gonna go for the major as long as I got enough points coming in here, which I don't know if I do or not. Let's see here.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new cars have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car
I'll be
ready for
close.
the next race weekend.
Red Bull's overtaking us there. We're 6 points short. Okay. Let's get this part restarted. Then we can always go back through. Actually, I know I can't do simultaneous upgrades there. We're on top in terms of all this. Though I could do a weight reduction. Yeah, we're going to throw in a weight reduction upgrade as well. We'll worry about aero later. That's going to bring some more progress there. I've got 3 parts waiting. Leclerc's got 2 major durability upgrades as well. The car has been doing pretty well in terms of durability this year so far. So there we go. We just need 4 more podium finishes, then we'll get that first tier there. Rival, only one we're not winning so far is the driver rating, and we're slowly making that up. Looking at the standings, we're up to second in the driver standings. We're still 97 points behind Verstappen, but we are making progress. Then in terms of the constructors, we are, was that 83 points behind Red Bull there, with all teams having scored at least 1 point. But we're going to keep running down Red Bull, both in the drivers and the constructors. I should probably replace this energy store. We'll just take a grid penalty at Spa or something to get a new one. But advance here. We got the energy store. Perfect. And yeah, that's going to wrap things up for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I apparently raced really well in the wet. I know it was a bit risky going for those penalties at the beginning of the race to gain positions, but it really paid off in the end. I knew I just needed that clean track. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next episode.